2 weeks ago, I went out and I helped my family to fix up a really worn out home that's been, well, neglected by the person living there. And we went in and we looked around, we started doing all the work, and I realized, you know, I didn't have the best attitude towards everything. I saw the selfishness in myself because I thought this is just a waste of my time. Why am I doing this here? Why is this? Why is that? And I just had a very negative attitude about it. But I read something like 1 Timothy 5:8, which says, anyone who does not provide for their relatives, and especially for their own household, has denied the faith and is worse than an unbeliever. I, I see that and I'm like, I'm providing for somebody. I'm helping somebody else. This isn't about me. And God has given me a family to provide for. I am a steward of these people, and I must do my duty as He calls me to. I also read in Philippians about not grumbling while we do things that God calls us to do, and it changed my whole perspective. And we went back yesterday, which was Sunday, and I had a whole different perspective on it. I tore up carpet, I cleaned things, I put things in trash bags with a whole different attitude towards it. And I felt that change. And it was after church and we, talked about those things that I actually felt all that. It was all different because my perspective was completely changed by what Scripture says and thus what God says. And I just want to encourage everybody to follow the godly perspective, be transformed by the renewing of our minds in every instance of life, even the ones that seem so useless. Why would I involve God here? But He should be everywhere, ingrained into every fiber of our being, every aspect of our life. We ought to invite Him into more and more so that we can see Him more and more and see the world transformed and doing as He wants. God bless.